Hello and welcome to another Train Simulator 2014 video. I haven't planned this one, so I'm just going to have a look at which routes we have. I'm thinking that I should probably go for one of the older routes, because I haven't played any of these on my channel. Isle of Wight... Oh, that's a gun. Isle of Wight, I do want to play these, lots of career scenarios, but for some reason with it's not compatible with Train Simulator 2014. I mean, that's kind of excusable, because I didn't pay for it. I got it for free with Train Simulator 2013, and it was the first piece of DLC for the Railworks series. So that's kind of excusable, but it's still for sale and it still doesn't work. Yeah, so we're not going to play Isle of Wight. We can play this route, but there's not really much variety over here. But the Class 158, that's nice-ish. Although it would be much better with the Armstrong Powerhouse sound pack, because that's really good. The Portsmouth direct line, that I could play. London to Brighton, I've played the hell out of that route. London, Faversham, high speed, done that. Hamburg to Hanover, I have not loaded this route up at all. So I think this is probably a good one to start with. Yeah, sure. Let's go for this one. This morning you are tasked with collecting passengers at Hanover Hauptbahnhof Gleis 7, where you will then continue your journey to Celle, don't know how to pronounce that, to complete your work for this morning. Okay then, this is my very first time trying to drive this loco. Hopefully it's nice and simple. Okay, didn't hear what that said, but I'll just assume that it means it's all good. Right. This is the first time I've driven a German route in a long time. The previous time was with the original game, which came with some German route, which I didn't get very far on. And it actually, the cab was very similar to this one, so I guess that's a standard thing for German trains. I really know nothing about German trains, but I would prefer to know more about them, because I do like German trains. Well, I do like Germany. I went there and went to Berlin on a nice trip a few years ago, and really enjoyed myself, and went on the S-Bahn and the U-Bahn as well, and it was all very nice. So I don't know the signalling systems here, so I don't... A single yellow, that probably means the same as it does in Britain. Ooh, flashing green. I'm going to assume that something bad's coming up. I don't know, that wasn't a tutorial. There might be. I should probably have a look in the tutorial section, but I'll only do that if stuff goes horribly wrong today. We'll see. Right, I don't know if this is in kilometers an hour or miles per hour. Oh, this must be kilometers per hour. It wouldn't be 110, surely. Maybe, I don't know. Well, this is a high-speed train, so it's possible that it's miles an hour. Oh, I'm speeding. Wait, what? I'm speeding? What? Okay. Slightly confused, but alright. So I'm already on minus points. Ooh, we've got a nice passenger view with some very pointy people. Yeah, not the best 3D models. But oh damn! But it didn't say on the I'm pointing, and you've got no idea what I'm pointing at. It doesn't say on the HUD down here that it was a 40 limit. It says that the 40 limit is in 0.3 kilometers. What? Now I've lost 256 points. Things aren't going well so far. Maybe that is a German thing. You know, you've got to know the route before and react before you're even told about it. I don't know. Germany's known for its efficiency, so maybe that's how they achieve it, by... I don't know. But we are now pulling into Hanover, Hauptbahnhof, Gleis 7, platform 7. Yes, I'm surprised that I know what that means. I did study German at school, and I didn't have a great time with it, but I know the important stuff, and that's all about trains. Yeah, don't know anything else, but I know how to go to a train station in Germany. That's all we need to do. That's all we. Okay. I don't know if there are any station stop markers. CBA. Oh, I guess that's for coaches. So I should probably go as far to the end as possible. But I don't know what the braking is like of this loco. Okay, let's just try and stop here then. It's a weird motor sound. Oh, jeez, what was that? Okay, let's open the doors. Are these the new people? No. Oh, so I guess this route... Or are they the new people? I can't tell. I can't remember when this route was released, but these are... I'm not sure if it's the new passenger AI sort of thing. Because I know that on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route they had unique passengers. I don't know if this is the same case or if this was a new route or not. I don't know. Should have done my research. Oh, we've got ages to wait here. Well, we don't, because I should have arrived here 2 minutes ago. Depart in 2 minutes. Okay then. And, oh, no. Hopefully that will change to a green. Ooh. Oh, I hate it when they do this in the simulator. They don't let you look around the cab. That's as far left as I can look, and that's as far right. And that's as far down, and that's as far up. It's just... Come on, surely you can put a little more effort into it. And the same with the passenger view. Well, this is improved. You've got 180 degrees of actual cab, passenger compartment thing. But still, come on. If you're gonna make a 3D cab, then at least let us look around the whole thing. Ugh. 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 And some very low textured coaches here. This is probably the German equivalent of the Mark III that we've got. Oh, but we've got passenger compartments. So I guess it's more similar to the to some older coaches. Oh, there we go. Now move to the driver's cabin at the other end of the train. Okay. Ooh, that was a really low quality sound. I cannot change to... Ah, there we go. Okay. Again, I didn't hear what that said, but I'll assume that everything's okay. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this. Train Simulator 2015 has been announced. Coming out on 16th of September, maybe? I can't remember, it's sometime in September. I remember that it's in September. Don't know what happened then, kind of choked on my own tongue, but I remember that it's in September that they released the game, because Train Simulator 2014, the game that I'm playing now, was released on my birthday! Yay! That's the 26th of September, in case you were wondering. So yes, I think it's coming out on the 16th of September. I don't know. But it's a free upgrade to anyone who has previous versions of Train Simulator, which is always nice, but you don't get the content that comes when you buy the game. So, you know, you keep all of the DLC you've bought already, but you don't get the new stuff that comes exclusively with the purchase of Train Simulator 2015 itself. But I don't really know what's actually changing. You know, they've had a whole year, and there's a lot that can be improved, but on the post on Engine Driver, they really didn't tell us about much. So Train Simulator 2014 was mainly aimed at bringing new users into the franchise, sort of thing. And they did that with a menu overhaul, and they changed the how career scenarios work, and added tutorial sections and stuff like that. And they also gave route builders and scenario builders some tools that hadn't been available to them beforehand, even though they were still in the game. But in this release, from what I understood, the only new stuff that they mentioned was again to be bringing more people into the simulator. And it's just... if it didn't work with Train Simulator 2014, then it's not going to work with Train Simulator 2015. And you've already got loads of people playing this. I mean, loads. So you should concentrate on improving the gameplay itself, adding more mechanics to it and stuff, making it a more realistic simulator. But but with Dovetail Games... oh, okay, that's the equivalent to the AWS warning, but the signals are on green. Don't know what's happening then. But anyway, Dovetail Games is coming out with a fishing simulator built on the is it the Unreal engine? Unreal? That doesn't sound right. It's something like that. It's a very good engine. Looks really nice. I haven't played around with it myself, but it looks nice. So they're building this new simulator using this engine, and they said that they were going to be bringing what they learnt to Train Simulator 2014, i.e. they're going to be remaking Train Simulator 2014 in this new engine, which I would really love, you know, because that's the sort of improvement that we've all been waiting for. But it's not coming out this year. It's not coming out this year. And with Train Simulator, they only update the game once a year. With the release of TS2014, this one, they put out a few patches and stuff, and they released an update with the Dovetail Games branding, you know, when the name change happened. But they don't add any new features at all until the new release in September. And now we're going to have to wait more than a year for all of these new improvements to take place. And I'm hoping that there's going to be more features, but I really haven't read anything to suggest that. It's just about, again, making it easier for new people to join. And I didn't think that was necessary in the first place. I really didn't. It's pretty easy to get going, and this HUD here is there by default. So if you don't know the keyboard shortcuts, which are just on WSAD, you know, every game basically uses those keys. So if you didn't know that, then you can just do that. It's really as simple as that. That's throttle, that's brake, that's reverser, forwards, backwards. It's... For 2 years, they've had 2 years, and all they've done is, you know, try and make it a bit better for, you know, people starting out, and it was never necessary. So I'm not really happy with that, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this station stop. Oh good, emergency brake doesn't activate, because I hate it when that happens and it accidentally switches on when you try and brake. But I'm not used to working in kilometers per hour, so I guess 50 is around 20 miles per hour. Probably less, maybe. No, not less. But yeah, so I don't really know what speeds to come in at. But this seems to be going fine, and I made the last station stop. As far as I know, this is the end of the journey. Yes, it is. That's really weird. It sounds like some sort of... It sounds like some sort of ominous piece of music when you decelerate, which I quite like. I hope that the real train sounds like that. That would be awesome. I do remember seeing these running when I was in Berlin, but I don't remember what they sounded like, unfortunately. Oh well. But yeah, I've never been on one of these German high-speed trains, and I'm sure that the experience would be very good. I presume that there wouldn't be as many delays as there are in England, but I don't really care for that, you know, because you spend more time on a train, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. The silly simulator did this thing again. It shows this station is green, yet you don't need to stop at that station, and that's a real pain, because normally it would only show these stations with green when you need to stop at them. So I've now gone and stopped and wasted a few minutes there, which is a pain, so I'm probably going to be... Oh yeah, look. Got to arrive at 17 past and estimated for 21 past, so I'm definitely, well, almost certainly going to be late, which is a pain. It's annoying when it does that. See, it's not even a perfect simulator, so they should be fixing the bugs before they, you know, try and optimize it for new people who really shouldn't have a hard time getting into it. Ugh, I've ranted too much today. Far too much. It's too hot for that. It's still really boiling in here. I've had to close the windows because there was a dog barking outside, and of course I can't have my fan on because it's stupidly loud. So it's about 30 degrees in here. Excuse me while I look over at my clock, which says the temperature. Just the other week it reached 50 degrees. And when it got to 50 degrees, it panicked and just said on the screen, "Hot, hot, hot." I mean, it was so hot. It has been so hot. It's a ridiculously hot summer. I don't think it was that hot last year. but I don't really remember. I know that this winter it wasn't that cold, maybe. Well, it didn't snow, like, at all. Okay, maybe that's wrong. I think it did snow a little, but nothing compared to the year before, and the year before that, when it snowed a lot. But yeah, I guess that's global warming and stuff. Although global warming doesn't just mean it's getting hotter, it means more extreme weather, so I guess that could mean more snow. But we're obviously... just hit something, but we're obviously seeing that with the summer. It's way hotter than it normally is. You know, it's nice to go out on the beach, and I did that the other day, and at Littlehampton, and it was really weird because when the tide went out, it went out miles. I mean, we walked probably, you know, half a mile out, and we still weren't knee deep. It was really weird, but I presume that happens every day there. Right, I am not stopping here, despite the HUD showing the stop. Oh. Don't rant, Angus. Don't rant. It is probably the best simulator out there, despite these flaws. Don't speed. But yeah, this one is pretty good. And of course, Trains, that's pretty good. And they're coming out with Trains A New Era. They just announced the pre-beta version the other day. Well, they didn't announce it, they released the pre-beta version for, you know, select individuals. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of those select individuals, which is a pain. But they're doing similar things to the new version of Train Simulator and Fishing Simulator. But I don't know as much about Trains A New Era, because, you know, they've showed screenshots of like graphical improvements, but I really don't know how they've done it. Have they got a new engine? How are they porting all of the old stuff across the new stuff? I really don't know. Oh, again, don't have to stop at the station. I haven't had as much difficulty driving this route as I would have thought. Although I did have that one warning, which I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but I'll just ignore it. Because I've been on green signals for the whole journey. You know, apart from when I had to switch ends. But it's all gone, well, fairly smoothly. Okay, not really. I've lost the majority of my points and have stopped at unnecessary stations and stuff, but it's alright. I've just noticed that this station is 18 kilometers away. And I'm still estimated for 21 minutes past. And that's not good, because I'm supposed to get in at 17 minutes past. Stupid glitches in the game. It may of course be... Oh, speeding. It may of course be, you know, the way that this route was built. Because I'm not sure, but I don't think that this was built by Rail Simulator. I think that this was a third-party route which made it onto Steam as official game DLC. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I really don't know.